Hey there everybody, Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another edition of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility, where we look at some of the latest and greatest and sometimes not so great new releases that are coming across our desk for review from various bands and record labels and PR firms and what have you. So today we got a familiar face. This is a late 2019 release that we're getting to a little bit late here, but as my mama always told me, better late than never, right? So we've got the long-time 30-plus year vocalist for Uriah Heep, Bernie Shaw, and his good buddy from Canada, Dale Collins, guitar player, multi-instrumentalist, songwriter, and the album is called Too Much Information. Like I said, this came out late in 2019. Uriah Heep fans, take note, while this doesn't sound overly Heep-ish, obviously you've got the unmistakable voice of Bernie Shaw singing on this, so obviously there's going to be a little bit of similarity. Not quite as kind of bombastic heavy rock as Heep, more of like kind of like in the melodic rock vein, you know, a good solid hard rock record, doesn't overstay its bounds, only 8 tracks on here. Okay, so apparently a little history here. So Dale and Bernie kind of met like, geez, I don't know, a decade or so ago, while Bernie was either traveling through Canada or living in Canada for a little bit of time. Okay, they kind of hooked up. They started writing some songs together. They worked on and put together a short little EP of all new material that they had written together. Don't believe that ever officially got released, so, you know, years later they decided to kind of rekindle the whole project. All right, got back together, wrote a few more songs, put them all in one release, and out comes Too Much Information. Okay, like I said, 8 tracks, very hooky, like kind of just good old-fashioned melodic rock and roll. All right, Bernie's unmistakable, strong vocals all throughout this. Some very tasty guitar playing from Mr. Collins. All right, he's got a nice crunch on his guitar. All right, it's kind of bluesy. It's kind of like bluesy hard rock. So you can qualify, you know, some of this album as that way. Some tasty solos. You got some help on keyboards and drums. I'll tell you who's on here. So Don Restall on drums and Jason Gardenitz on pianos. Also, Dale also plays some keyboards. And you got a few other folks helping out on drums or bass or what have you on a track or two. But all in all, very cool. You got so many tears. Good hard rocker, catchy too. All right, a lot of good hooks on this album. You got Alone and Sad Song are a little bit more kind of melancholy, kind of hook laden. I wouldn't quite call them ballads, but very, very accessible. All right, you got Here We Go, another upstanding hard rocker, a lot of cool riffs. The title track, Too Much Information, is a lot of fun. There's a song called Hey Jimmy, which if you read the lyrics is basically spelled J-I-M-I, so obviously we know it's a kind of tribute to Jimi Hendrix, all right, and the lyrics are filled with little Hendrixisms and names of albums and songs and stuff like that, but what I like is that they didn't go for, let's do a tribute to Hendrix on this album and do like Hendrix style vocals and guitar playing and all that kind of stuff. They stayed away from that. So other than the lyrics, right, the music it's very much just Dale and his normal guitar style. Little mix of electric and acoustic stuff in there. Very cool song, very fun song. Then you got Just a Little Bit, another good up-tempo rocker, and then it concludes. Track number 8 is a cover version of the David Essex classic from the 70s, Rock On. Rock on, Jimmy Dean. Hey, kids. And it's a lot of fun. Bernie especially sounds like he's having a blast singing that old classic. That's a really good, catchy rock tune from the mid-late 70s. So all in all, a lot of fun. Like I said, if you're a Uriah Heep fan and you love Bernie Shaw and his vocals, I would well advise you to seek this out. It's a cool album. It's not very long. But, you know, for 40 minutes of good melodic rock and roll, hard rock, can't go wrong. And I'm a big fan of Bernie's vocals. So for me, this was, as soon as I put this on, I was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty damn good. Good guitar playing in here, too. Good, memorable songs. A lot of fun. This is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. You can see the full review there, going into every single song and what you can expect. Also visit us on Facebook as well as Twitter, but we're here on YouTube all the damn time. So we'll see you guys probably, I don't know if we'll see me later, but definitely tomorrow and the rest of the week. So stay tuned. We'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.